Good morning, my dear students. In your previous lecture, we have discussed about appropriate preposition after verbs, and also we have discussed about appropriate preposition after nouns, right? So, from past, few weeks, I would say, this particular exercise of chapter 2, chapter 3 and chapter 4 are pending. So today what we are going to do, we are going to solve them one by one, okay? So I'll start with chapter 2, the remaining exercise, exercise 3 and exercise 4. Then we will go to chapter 3 and then simultaneously then chapter 4. Chapter 3 and chapter 4 both are having only one page exercise, okay? So that won't take any no longer time to explain and you to write. But don't forget that you have to write, you have to use with pencil only, okay? You are going to write in grammar book with pencil only. No one is going to write with a pen, okay? So let us start our today's topic, that this exercise of chapter 2, chapter 3 and chapter 4, okay? Comparison of adverbs, appropriate preposition after verbs and appropriate prepositions after noun, okay? थोड़ा आपको आवाज़ में आ रहा होगा because it's heavily raining right now, but it will get resolved, okay? So there won't be any problem because everything will be written on the board. So you have to just note it down from the board only, okay? So let's start. I have written over here the answers of exercise 3. Let us start with them. So students, as you can see, all the answers are written over here. What the exercise is, you have to rewrite the sentences by inserting adverb phrases given in the bracket, okay? So it has already been given in the bracket and you have to just choose the correct way. So now I have told you how to solve this exercise. There is a particular way of solving it. We follow what? This method, MPT, okay? Adverb of manner, adverb of place and adverb of time. So this sequence we follow for this particular exercise. ये exercise के हम क्या करते हैं, ये वाला जो MPT वाला सीक्वेंस है ना, वो हम फॉलो करते हैं. सबसे पहले आता है adverb of manner, then we have adverb of place and then at the last we use adverb of time in a particular sentence. Now since you don't have this much space, है ना, अब आपके पास यहाँ बुक में देखिए इस एक्सरसाइज में स्पेस नहीं है. So what you are going to do, आपको यहाँ पर एक पेज स्टिक करना है, ठीक है? एक आपका रजिस्टर का पेज लीजिए, ये सारे आंसर्स आपको उस पर लिखने हैं सीक्वेंस वाइज एंड दिस टिक इट ओवर हियर गिविंग हेडिंग एक्सरसाइज 3 ऑफ दिस चैप्टर, ठीक है? तो आप इस तरीके से करेंगे. नो नीड टू राइट जस्ट इन द एम्प्टी स्पेस, है ना, उसके एम्प्टी स्पेस में लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. आप एक पेज लीजिए, उसमें ये सभी नोट डाउन करिए एंड देन स्टिक इट इन योर ग्रामर बुक, okay? So I'll start with the first one. He played the guitar brilliantly in the concert last night. So he played the guitar brilliantly in the concert last night. This will be your answer. Since brilliantly is your manner, in the concert where it has been done, the place, at what time? At night. So MPT, this sequence is accurate in the first sentence. ठीक है, आपको समझ रहा है कि यहाँ he played the guitar, okay? He played the guitar brilliantly in the concert last night. कैसे प्ले किया? Brilliantly. ये उसका मैनर शो कर रहा है. प्लेस कौन सी थी? In the concert. और टाइम क्या था? लास्ट नाइट, ओके? सो इस तरीके से आपको सीक्वेंस फॉलो करना है. whenever you have this type of question, okay, always remember you need to follow a sequence that is MPT, okay? Now the next one says the speaker spoke yesterday forcefully at the meeting. Excuse me. So this question is shuffled, है ना, ये shuffled है. So how we are going to write? First the manner, how he spoke. The speaker spoke forcefully, okay? Where? At the meeting. When? Yesterday, okay? Now you got it. The speaker spoke forcefully at the meeting yesterday. This is the sequence, right? Now let's see the third one. I like to listen to some light music before going to bed every night for half an hour. This is your question. So we will the manner. Before going to bed, I like to listen to some light music for half an hour every night. मेरा तरीका क्या है? सोने के पहले, है ना, मेरा तरीका है ये कि सोने के पहले, मेरे सोने जाने के पहले मैं क्या करता हूँ, मुझे गाना सुनना पसंद है. कितनी देर के लिए? हाफ आवर के लिए. कब? रोज रात. ठीक है, तो यहाँ हाफ एन आवर इज ऑल्सो टाइम एंड एवरी नाइट इज ऑल्सो टाइम. ठीक है, यहाँ पर प्लेस कौन सी है? बिफोर गोइंग टू बेड. गोइंग इज योर मैनर. कैसे? बिफोर, बेड पर जाने से पहले. बेड इज योर प्लेस. ओके, तो ये तरीका आपको पता होना चाहिए कि आप सीक्वेंस कैसे फॉलो कर रहे हैं एक स्टेटमेंट में. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट लाइन में ही फॉलो हो, शफल होकर भी वो होता है. ओके, the fourth one says the children played in the park merrily all day. How the children played? Merrily. Where? In the park. By what time? Is when? All day. Okay, so the children played merrily in the park all day. I hope you are understanding it with the all the coming answers. है ना, जैसे जैसे मैं आपको आंसर पढ़ा रही हूँ उस हिसाब से I hope that you are getting what I am trying to say. ठीक है, पहले मैनर ढूंढिए एडवर्ब का, देन प्लेस एंड देन टाइम. लेट्स सी द फिफ्थ वन. मिस्टर शर्मा अराइव्स एट 10:30 एट द ऑफिस ऑलवेज. सो मिस्टर शर्मा डज व्हाट? ही ऑलवेज अराइव. कैसे आते हैं? मैनर कैसा है? हमेशा. ऑलवेज अराइव. वेयर? एट द ऑफिस. व्हेन? एट 10:30 AM. ओके, समझ में आपको सीक्वेंस? ऑलवेज पहले, अराइव के पहले आया, क्योंकि हम क्या बता रहे हैं, किस तरीके से हमेशा आते हैं, है ना. ये जो हम जोर देकर कह रहे हैं हमेशा, तो हम उस चीज़ का, उस एडवर्ब का क्या बता रहे हैं? मैनर बता रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से मिस्टर शर्मा ऑफिस में आते हैं. ओके, लेट्स सी द सिक्स्थ वन. All the teachers were working at the school very hard all day. Now this is quite easy. All the teachers, how do they work? They are working very hard. Where? At the school. When? All day. Okay, so were working very hard at the school all day. Okay, this is the correct sequence, right? Let's see the seventh one. I saw my guest off at 7 o'clock this morning at the bus stop. So I saw my guest off. When? This morning. Where? At the bus stop. At 7:30. Sorry, at 7 o'clock. Okay. So कब हुआ? आज सुबह. ये कितने कैसे हुआ? आज सुबह हुआ, है ना. मैंने अपने गेस्ट को क्या किया? सी ऑफ किया है. कहाँ पर? बस स्टॉप पर. कितने बजे? टाइम क्या था आपका? 7 o'clock. Okay. So this is the proper sequence. Let's see the eighth one now. We go to the cafe in the evening every Sunday. Now this is very simple, है ना. हम हमेशा कैफे जाते हैं, हर शाम, एवरी संडे, हर संडे को. तो ये इट विल रिमेन एज इट इज. वी गो टू द कैफे इन द इवनिंग एवरी संडे. हम हमेशा कैफे जाते हैं शाम में. कब? हर संडे को. ठीक है, हर संडे को. तो ये सीक्वेंस जो है आप इसको नोट करिए प्रॉपरली ऑन अ पेज एंड देन स्टिक इट ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर page or page number 15, so that it will be easier for you to understand while revising. Okay, let's see the ninth one first. So the ninth one says the officer spoke to us this afternoon in the office very rudely. How the officer spoke? Very rudely, है ना. This is the manner. How he spoke to us? Very rudely. Where? In the office. When? In this afternoon, right? So ये sequence है. He spoke to us very rudely in the office this afternoon. Now let's see the last one, that is 10. They all worked last month enthusiastically for the project. How do they work? They all worked enthusiastically for the project. When? Last month. So किस तरीके से? manner और time. तो ये यहाँ पर प्लेस का क्या है? मेंशन नहीं है. प्लेस मेंशन नहीं है, इसलिए आप क्या करोगे? स्किप करके डायरेक्ट टाइम पर आओगे. तो डिपेंड करता है कि सेंटेंस में आपको क्या पूछा गया है और क्या दिया गया है. ओके, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द गिवन इंफॉर्मेशन यू हैव टू रीराइट द सेंटेंस. यू हैव टू फ्रेम द सेंटेंस इन सच अ वे दैट manner should come at the first place. Then at second position we have place, adverb of place, and at the end we use adverb of time. Okay, I hope this sequence is pretty clear in your hand. Now we will study about exercise 4, which says you have to rewrite the sentences such that adverbs in them position correctly. Here in the same आपको क्या करना है, इस तरीके से सीक्वेंस बनाना है कि पोजीशन उनकी कैसी हो, बिल्कुल सेम हो, ठीक है, एकदम करेक्ट पोजीशन में हो. We hope again to meet. Do we say that? We hope again to meet. Do we use again at the first place? No. What do we say? We hope to meet again. Okay, or do we say we hope to meet again? This is the proper sequence. Okay, now let's see the second one. The work has begun already. Now the work has begun already, or the work has already begun. What do we say? The work has already begun. Okay. The third one. We see tiger here rarely. So rarely is a manner. Okay, so manner should come at the first place. So what we are going to write? We rarely see tiger here. Okay, we rarely see tiger here. This is the correct sequence. Okay, fourth one. Kapil Dev well plays cricket. Kapil Dev well plays cricket. Is it the correct sequence? No. Kapil Dev plays cricket well. Okay, Kapil Dev plays cricket well. Now the fifth one. Okay, fifth one. Once there ruled a king over India. Now, do we need to change anything here? Once there ruled a king over India. अब यहाँ बताइए, आपको ये सुनने में बहुत ईजी लग रहा है ना? सुनने में बिल्कुल एप्रोप्रिएट लग रहा है कि हाँ, एक समय एक राजा रूल क्या करता था, पर रूल क्या करता था? राजा देश पर. अब बोलिए, अब लग रहा है? नहीं लग रहा. तो रूल कहाँ होना चाहिए? आफ्टर किंग. वंस देयर अ किंग रूल्ड ओवर इंडिया. ओके, वंस देयर अ किंग रूल्ड ओवर इंडिया. एक समय एक राजा भारत पर राज किया करता था. एक समय राज किया करता था एक राजा भारत पर. अब समझ में आया आपको दोनों का डिफरेंस कि वो क्या कह रहा था, सीक्वेंस कहाँ होना चाहिए? देखिए, जब हम हिंदी में उसे समझते हैं ना कन्वर्ट कर तो बहुत ईजी साउंड करता है कि हाँ नहीं, अब ये डिफरेंस हमें जल्दी पता चलता है. बिकॉज वी आर वेरी यूज टू इट स्पीकिंग इन हिंदी. ऑन द अदर हैंड इंग्लिश इज क्वाइट कंफ्यूजिंग. हमें पढ़ते वक्त और बोलते वक्त हमेशा महसूस होता है कि एकदम एप्रोप्रिएट है, विच इज़ नॉट. Okay, now let's see the sixth one. The ship went with all her cargo down. How the ship went down? The ship went down with what? With all her cargo. This is the proper sequence. The ship went down with all आपको समझ आ रहा है किस तरीके से ये सेंटेंस फॉर्म हो रहे हैं? ओके, seldom makes a mistake. Sorry, seldom he makes a mistake. So he seldom makes mistakes. He seldom makes mistake. यानी हम बोलते हैं ना, भूल कर उससे भूल हो जाती है. So what is he seldom Now here you can say certainly we shall miss you, or you can write we shall certainly miss you. Both are appropriate. हम बोलते हैं ना, हाँ बिल्कुल हम तुम्हें मिस करेंगे, हाँ बिल्कुल तुम्हें मिस करेंगे. So ये जो बोलते हैं ना certainly, this can be at first place also or after we shall also. So both are correct. We shall certainly miss you. Okay, this is the proper sequence. Now the ninth one, that was a very lovely sight indeed. Now हम बोलते हैं ना कि कितनी खूबसूरत जगह थी वो, बिल्कुल बहुत खूबसूरत जगह थी. हम ये बहुत जोर देकर कहते हैं तो हम किसका यूज़ करते हैं, एक्सक्लामेटरी सेंटेंस का. तो हम यहाँ कहते हैं indeed, बिल्कुल, indeed. Okay, that was a very lovely sight. That was very lovely sight. Now the 10th one and the last one of this chapter. Hardly the railway station is 1 kilometer from here. So we say hardly. Do we begin with the sentence with such words? No. The railway station is hardly. क्या बोलते? रेलवे स्टेशन यहाँ से लगभग आधा किलोमीटर दूर है, थोड़ी ही दूर पर है, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इतनी दूरी पर होगा. तो ये हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ये जो कहते हैं, है ना, तो ये स्टार्टिंग में नहीं कहते हैं, हम हमेशा शब्दों के बीच में कहते हैं. तो यहाँ पर क्या आएगा, द रेलवे स्टेशन इज हार्डली 1 किलोमीटर फ्रॉम हियर. द रेलवे स्टेशन is hardly 1 kilometer from here. Okay, so this was all about your chapter 2. Okay, where exercise 3 and exercise 4 were remaining. I have given you homework, so this is the answer key where you can cross check, and if you have done any mistake, any spelling mistake or any sort of mistake, you can correct it from here. Okay, तो आपको क्या करना है, exercise 3 में you have to stick a page, okay, at this particular exercise and then you can write. Okay, now we will go to chapter 3 where only one page exercise is remaining. So let us start over there. Okay, now let's start this exercise which is given on page number 18. Okay, of chapter 3. I have written over here chapter 3 exercise 1. Fill in the blanks using appropriate prepositions from the bracket. Okay, so add, in, on, to, for, of, after and from. This much prepositions have been given to you. I am not going to write the sentence as it has already been given in the book. I am going to read it for you and we will write the answer directly. Okay, so be ready with your pencil. The first one says we agreed dash the price of the land. So we agreed to. So this should be agreed to. We agreed to the price of the land. Okay. Second, I congratulated him. When I said when we are congratulating, what do we say? Which particular preposition we use? Always on or sometimes with. Okay. So here we will always use on. Okay. So on his marriage. On. I congratulated him on his marriage. He believes dash physical exercise. What he believes? He believes in physical exercise. In physical exercise. Okay. In is the proper preposition. I am dying dash a cup of tea. What he is dying for? A cup of tea. So for is your preposition. Okay. For. I am dying for a cup of tea. Okay. We all laugh dash the joke. What we laugh at? We laugh at his joke or the joke. So here will be at. Okay. Here will be at as a preposition. Don't dash me in this manner. मेरे ऊपर ऐसे मत चिल्लाओ. ऐसे is what? At. How can I shout on you? Don't shout on me like that. Okay. So at what type? At. We are using this word now. So at is the correct preposition. Okay. I can't think dash his name at the moment. And you don't think. I can't think of what? This question comes now. I can't think of what? So I can't think of his name. Okay? I can't think of his name at the moment. Don't throw stones. At what? At my dog. So here at is your preposition. Okay? Start asking the questions whenever there is a confusion. कि question कैसा है? When you get an answer, definitely that will be your preposition. This makes it easy for me or as well कि कैसे find out करना है prepositions को. Okay? So next 9th one, he aimed his question. What he aimed at? Aimed at his questions. Okay, at the speaker. So at the speaker. Okay, this will be your answer. Okay. Now the 10th one. At last she arrived dash the airport. Where she arrived? At the airport. Okay. Where she arrived? At the airport. Okay. The beggar asked dash some money. What did the beggar ask for? So for is your preposition. He asked for money. Asked for. Okay. Asked for money. 12th one. I borrowed money dash one of my friends. Whom did you borrow money from? From one of my friends. So from is your answer. Okay. From is your answer. Ram will explain everything dash you. Whom is Ram going to explain everything? To you. Right? To is your correct preposition. You must listen. To what? To your parents. So to is your what? Preposition. You must listen to your parents. Okay. 15th one. I wrote a letter. To whom? To my friend last night. So to is your what? Preposition. To whom you have wrote a letter? To my friend. Okay. Many poets have compared death. To whom they have compared? To sleep. No, death has been compared to sleep. So to is your answer. Okay, to is your answer. Good health depends on what? More than one factor. Okay, depends on what? More than one factor. So 17th one is what? On. Okay, 17th one is on. The dog looked dash rabbits in the bushes. किसे देख रहा है वो? What he is looking for? Rabbits in the bushes. So the dog is looking for what? Rabbits. So for rabbits. Okay. For is your correct preposition. The old man needs a nurse to look after him. Okay. After is your correct preposition. Right? After is your correct preposition. He applied. To whom he applied? To the principal. He applied to the principal. For what? For 7 days leave. Okay. यहाँ क्या आएगा? To and for. दो जगह दी हुई है स्पेस. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पर क्या आ जाएगा? To and for. He applied to the principal for 7 days leave. Okay. I hope that you understood it well now. मैंने आपको सभी sentences पढ़कर बताए हैं. Okay. Now let's come up to the chapter 4. Right? Okay. So I'll write at least first 7 or first 5 answers, and the remaining one will be home assignment for you. You need to solve them. Okay. So here you have to use again appropriate prepositions that are already given in the bracket. The first one says Garima laughed dash his joke. Just now we have said ila at. So the first one is at. Okay, Garima laughed at. It seems you have no control over what? Over your temper. Over. तुम्हारा बिल्कुल भी कंट्रोल नहीं है किस पर? Over your temper. Over is the answer. Give proper attention to what? To your work. So to is your correct preposition. Okay, to your work. My words had no effect. On whom? On him. On is your correct preposition. On him. Fifth one, television has a strong influence on whom? Again, on people. Okay, on people. So this much we have completed. I would have liked all the sentences, but it would have already been a very lengthy lecture. Okay, और अगर मैं sentences लिखती तो ये बहुत lengthy हो जाएगा. ठीक है, so I have solved first 5 sentences of chapter 4. The remaining are your homework. Okay, home assignment. You have to write the correct answers and then send it to me. Okay, I hope that you have noted all the sentences in your grammar book. Okay, and soon you will be having checking of grammar book. So complete your all the syllabus that have been taught to you in previous lectures. Good day students, take care.